For all of you that don't know, this is the process of going to an abortion clinic. First, you call up there. You figure out how to make an appointment. You figure out the cost. You figure out the initial fees. I think in Mississippi it's pretty cheap, like $150 or something. So imagine this woman just finding out she's pregnant, really terrified of a very big decision that she's about to have to make. You have to either live with the decision, or you have to live with the fact that you're about to raise a child. All your time and energy will be spent towards another human being that will be your responsibility instead of your own. That is a terrifying thing. It can be done, but for someone not expecting it, who's alone, not knowing what to do, it is really scary. Imagine having this mental turmoil going on inside of you as you pull up to this abortion clinic and you see all these people outside picketing. It doesn't mean you can't turn around and go back, but here you are. Because so many women are terrified when they pull up to the clinic. A lot of times women will call the clinic and be outside and say, I'm wanting to park, but people are blocking the parking spots. I don't know how to come in. I'm scared to be able to walk in this place. They're all approaching the car. So luckily they have volunteers who are pro the abortion clinic that will come out to your car, help you walk inside. Sometimes the protesters will be yelling kind of obscene things to you. Some of them will yell kind things, but some of them are kind of obscene. So they will have this radio that plays music, and they will hold your hand and help you walk into the clinic. Sometimes they will even force them to move out of the way if they are trying to get into the clinic, because they are not allowed to touch the property, but they will block the property with their bodies. So sometimes a woman holding your hand will have to gently push through the people and have another friend who helps push through the people, making a little pathway for you to go inside this clinic. I'm going to go ahead and assume that most women have never been in a situation like that, where they've had to break through a wall of people just to get inside of a doctor's office. So yeah, that can be fucking scary to anyone, but now you've made it inside the clinic. Then you go in, you have your assessment, you talk to a few people, they'll say, this is what we're doing, this is the process, this is how it works. Then go through the kind of medical procedure where they will do the sonogram, they will see how far along are you, and they will make sure that you are medically healthy enough to go through with this procedure. We'll talk to you as a group with other women who are going through the same experience with you. Then they will take you individually and they will discuss this with you. They will make sure that you feel comfortable about it. And if you don't, then they will suggest that this is not for you. Now, keep in mind, this is not when they do the procedure. This is just the assessment before the actual procedure. After that, you get to talk to the doctor who will be doing it one-on-one in his office. And he will discuss this with you and talk to you about, where you are mentally, emotionally, physically, all of that. He will tell you, make sure this is a decision you want to make. He will say, if you're at all unsure about it again, please don't go through with it. After meeting with the doctor, you will then go on to the next person who is there to help you schedule a time to have this procedure done. Whether you might need some emotional counseling there with you before or after or during the procedure, and they will discuss all this with you. That is when you then make the appointment to come back and have this procedure done. You pay for your initial fee, and then you discuss the fee of coming back to have the procedure done. It was about $350, which is, once again, one of the cheaper areas around. You're paying around $500. Now, let me tell you what happens when you don't have an abortion clinic, okay? What I do is I call up my girl who knows somebody. They say, do you have a wire hanger? Because I think she's got some tools. And we say, okay, cool. Well, do you think she can come by tomorrow at 3? And then you're like, yeah, that can probably work. We'll try to get it done then. And then your girls come over, you meet with these people who are going to help you out here. You pay them some money, probably less than what you're paying the clinic. And it's over and done with. No assessment, no nothing. You could die. You could do something to seriously damage yourself or your body during this homemade procedure that you're about to have done. But I'm guessing if you're willing to take the risk of all those things happening, this is probably a decision that you are definitely choosing to make. You've probably done a little bit of thought about this, or you just don't care. So you're in a position where you're already mentally broken, emotionally not feeling well, and you're choosing this. That is how important it is to you that you don't have this baby. So if you think about it like that, these abortion clinics are offering something that you are already dead set on doing to yourself or your body. And not only that, they offer help and they offer therapy and they offer ways for you to get through this. That's what you're taking away. You're not really taking away their right or their choice to do it. You're taking away the help they will receive mentally, physically, emotionally